Hi there, and this is Glitch, and I thought we'd play a bit of Dreamfall. I've been playing this for a bit actually, so you can tell because we're starting on book 4. So I thought we'd do click on the story recap beforehand, so that you have an idea for what kind of choices I've made. I have made different choices to other YouTubers, so here we go.
Every story has a beginning and an end. This is how our story began. The year is 2219. In Casablanca, a young woman named Zoe Castillo is drawn into a conspiracy when her journalist ex-boyfriend Reza goes missing. Zoe tries to track him down and discovers that Reza is working on a story about a new entertainment device that enables lucid dreams. But this device also opens a back door into people's minds, allowing Waticorp, the makers of the Dream Machine, to monitor thoughts and steal memories. When Zoe is forcibly connected to a Dream Machine, she finds herself in another world, Arcadia, the world of magic. Zoe arrives in the middle of an armed conflict between the Azadi, who have conquered the city of Mercuria, and the magical peoples who are being eradicated by the invaders. She soon learns of a connection between the Dream Machine and the Azadi. Someone is attempting to steal humanity's dreams in order to reshape reality. When Zoe wakes from her vision, she tracks the Dream Machine conspiracy back to the Waticorp headquarters and helps sabotage the project. But before Zoe can tell the world what is going on, she's poisoned by a woman claiming to be her long-deceased mother. Now, in a coma, Zoe travels to a strange and desolate place. Story time. Here, Zoe has the power to shape dreams and help those who are trapped in night terrors escape, but unable to escape herself. Meanwhile, in Arcadia, the world of magic, we follow the apostle Kian Nirvane as he journeys from the Azadi homelands to the occupied city of Mercuria on a sacred mission to assassinate the leader of the magical resistance. But as Kian learns more about the conflict between his people and the magicals, he begins to lose faith in his mission. He finally tracks down the leader of the rebels, a woman named April Ryan, but refuses to kill her. As punishment, Kian is imprisoned and sentenced to death, and April is brutally cut down. Zoe is in a coma. Kian is in prison. Their journeys have yet to intersect, but that moment draws closer.
Yay!
Behind the scenes, the thief of dreams is pulling threads and manipulating events. The Dream Machine has been released. Millions of people are addicted to lucid dreams. The Azadi have cemented their rule. Their plot to harvest dreams is moving ahead. Every story has a beginning. Every story has an end. This is the beginning of the end.
Da, da, da. So that gives you a bit of information into what the game is about. I don't think I can bring up my choices so far. I might be able to, because some of them have been very important. Okay, yeah, here. Now, Zoe didn't always look like that. She's been in an explosion. So, Zoe's on the woman on the right-hand side. Kian's now part of the resistance. He was originally on basically the bad guy's side. Yeah. There's a lot of, it's a very complex story. There's about 2 games before this. I've played about half the game already. I thought I would play this and just record it, just to see how it would do. I love this game, and I felt even though I haven't started it from the beginning, recording, I felt like it possibly needed to be shown. This has only come out recently, this book, so yeah. When I woke from my coma, I chose to start down a new path and find a job unrelated to my studies. Until recently, I've been working for Mira at the Pandemonium. I was hoping to learn more about neural programming. That didn't pan out. The choice you made in story time has made a major impact on your story. Your future will continue to be affected by this path. You can always return to the beginning to make a different choice and experience a different storyline. We might possibly do that because there's a couple more achievements I can get for this. Reza and I broke up months ago. We never tried to find our way back together. I need to move on without him. It hurts a lot, but I'll be okay. We'll both be okay, eventually. Your relationship with Reza will shape your life now and forever. Now, the main thing is, I don't trust Reza. This is kind of a soul situation. I don't trust him because there was some dodgy things happened in one of the previous games, which possibly suggests this isn't the actual Reza we know. This is possibly a Reza that's been implanted by other people. Therefore, I wanted to end the relationship to make sure that we weren't put at risk, basically. I gave the data proving Umiska's in Vorticorp's pockets to Sully. The Hand was going to publish it, but before they could do so, they were shut down. Reza fled to Iceland with the data, and now he's stuck there. I wish I knew what was going on. Your actions continue to affect the story. Now, I don't feel trustworthy about this. I feel like Reza, because of the situations which have happened in the previous games, you should probably watch those beforehand as well. I feel like he is completely untrustworthy. He should not be left with this data. There was the other possible choice of giving it, like basically your campaign manager asked you to look for this information and find out about it. So we could have given it to him, but there was no way he would have possibly shown those results. Although I feel like he is a trustworthy man. I gave him the decency to tell him what I was going to do before I did it. Unlike other people I've seen watch the playthroughs who actually just go off and give the data and then tell them what they've done. But yeah, I feel like possibly this was a bad choice, but I feel like it would have been a bad choice either way. I've made the decision to remember everything. I'm trying to piece together the events that led me to this place. It's been difficult, but I'm not giving up. I will remember what happened to me. Regardless of your choice, your path will soon lead you to an important revelation. Now, with this one, I felt like I needed to remember because Zoe's lost her memories after the coma, and I feel like her memories are the most important thing. However, I am very interested to see how it pans out if she does not want to remember, because that is a very interesting idea for me, because the last two games basically would be faded from existence. I also wonder whether it would impact whether she was a main character in the game, or whether the game itself would actually end sooner. On that day in July, long ago, I bought Reza pork sausages for lunch. Who knew that a tiny decision like that could have such long-lasting ramifications? Even the tiniest of decisions can have long-lasting repercussions. So basically, with this choice, I accidentally got my friend's food cart closed due to this, which was very annoying and was one of the reasons I really started to dislike Reza, because he basically wrote an article complaining about the food and saying that he got food poisoning from it, and I feel like it's completely unjustified that that my friend basically got the food stall closed down due to this, because she's already had problems. She had problems in the past with Watticorp trying to close her down as well. So this was basically just an excuse for that to happen. The man that broke into my apartment saved my life. If I hadn't reacted the way I did, who knows what might have happened. Valk Friedman lived or died based on your actions, and his fate will have further repercussions. So basically, I have actually looked this up. I dodged someone behind me who was from Watticorp, and this guy was trying to protect me, and he was able to shoot the guy behind me, and if I'd just thrown something at him, he would have got shot instead, this guy trying to protect me. So I feel like I made a good decision based on that. While escaping Friar's Keep, I spared the warden's life. I could have easily killed him, but what purpose would that have served? Revenge is a hollow victory. Sorry, I didn't pause then. Your choice continues to have repercussions. So, at one point, Kian suddenly decides to try and kill the warden, and that was completely unnecessary. At least I felt so. The warden already expressed that he had family, that he had children to care for, and the whole reason he opened the gate for us was due to his family. So I felt like it wasn't a right choice. However, now I know he is in trouble due to basically letting us go. But I feel like he could be a possible ally in the future, someone I could possibly get help from or contact with. I revealed Nane's secret to the rebels, and she was locked up for her crimes. Shepard has yet to decide her fate. Nane's fate will play an important role in the days to come. So I've watched quite a lot of I've watched a couple of playthroughs, and I felt like it wasn't right that people hid this, because I feel like in every single game, secrets always come out in the end, and that's a main thing that happens. And so I decided to just say it and then save her life, because Liko, someone who particularly dislikes me, wanted to kill her and then offered me to kill her, and I was like, no, we're not killing her. I don't want her to die. I just want it to be known that she did this. I mean, my view is Kian is seen as a traitor to his religion, and then he's come to help. Niane, I think, can do the same, although her thing ended with the reason, like the whole thing with her caused the death of the shepherd, but now we have a new shepherd, so I don't, like, I felt like she had the right reasons for it, so yeah. In order to learn about the raid on Old Town, I detained and tortured Azad, the soldier. Inu and Shepard disapproved, but I earned Liko's respect and trust. The resistance pulled out of Old Town before the raid took place. Your decision affected the rebel movement, as well as your relationship with Inu, Liko, Shepard, and others in the resistance. So, the main reason I tortured this guy was because I wanted to at least get a little bit of respect from Liko, which was I felt like it was actually ended up being just a bad move, because everything else I decided to do, Liko hated, and I just decided, hey, fuck this, we're not gonna do as Liko says. I feel like Liko's like a very destructive individual, and I feel like if anyone's gonna kill Nane while I'm away, it's gonna be him. But I'm also hoping that the female, I can't remember her name, our other female main character, will hopefully be like a neutral, like we'll be able to stop something from happening, because Kian has gone to save a little boy called Bip, so yeah. After the interrogation, I let the officer go. He was a sexual predator and a criminal, but he can be useful to us in the tower. He's already provided us with valuable information, and I gained Inu's respect while losing Liko's. He hasn't accompanied me on a mission since. Your choice to kill or spare the Azadi soldier has deeply affected your relationship with Liko and Inu. So basically, I felt, this was another thing about the torture. I felt like if I tortured him, then I should let him go, because at least he's learnt his lesson from being a sexual predator. Because I was so angry about that. I let him go because he was a valuable resource, and I didn't want to. No way would I want to lose a valuable resource. If I was to disappear, if Kian was to disappear, if Kian was to get killed in any way, you need that valuable resource to be there. And I also feel like the Azadi soldier was a high-ranking one, and I felt like that would also allow us to gain more information. I revealed some things about myself and my life that I hadn't told anyone else in the Resistance. I'm usually a private person, but it's an important part of who I am, and I saw no reason to hide that. Your friends and allies have a better understanding of who you are, but also your enemies. We'll add that bit. I think it's nice for Kian to open up a bit, because he's a very strict man. He doesn't express himself very well. Heck, I even got him to kiss I can't remember, Anna, because I wanted him to express himself. And yeah, but I feel like Kian needs to open up a bit more so we can get a bit more information about him, understand him a bit better as a character. Shadow, I forgot to return the Pipeworks tool. Your actions have consequences for Ulvik and the Resistance. Now, I completely meant to do this. I just completely forgot at the end, because I was like, oh, I need to put them back. I need to put them back. And I didn't realise when I was meant to do it, and I didn't really understand how to do it. This game, one of the main problems with it is that it doesn't really tell you what you're meant to do. It doesn't really help you. It doesn't tell you when there's an opportunity to do something. So it takes a long time to get through everything, which you'll probably find out when I get into it. Sorry for the large amount of choices. Oh, I left Liko behind, just as Shepard ordered. I know Liko will never forgive me, but hopefully his presence in Mercurio will aid the rebels. Your decision to bring Liko or leave him behind will have serious ramifications in this episode. So basically, I left Liko behind. Now he wants to kill me eventually, so leaving him behind is going to make him extremely angry. Moreover, I think he's also a very dangerous individual, and we're in a area where we're meant to be very quiet, where I'm basically going undercover to go save Bip, my favourite character. I don't feel like he would have been appropriate to go there. He is a very temperamental, aggressive person. He would have basically just gone and fought everyone, where I wouldn't have been like that. I'm going to try and hopefully sneak through. This is probably going to come back as like a foreshadowing, as where I'm going to go, oh yes, kill everyone. Yeah. Also the Shepherd ordered this, so I don't really want to go against the Shepherd. Even though I kind of dislike the Shepherd. I don't like her. Yeah. I don't like the new Shepherd, at least. I like the old Shepherd, because the Shepherd changes over time. Okay, so now we can finally get into this. I'm so sorry that took so long. I felt like I needed to explain everything. I'll be quiet during the discussions, at least I'll try to be. I'm not sure how loud it's going to be, because this is my first recording of it, so I apologise if some of it's very loud. Yeah. I hope we'll have a good time. I really do. I hope we save Bip as well. I'm determined to save Bip, even if it means my life. Game's taking a while to load. Some of the dialogue can be quite long as well. Yeah! Woo! Yeah, I feel like the settings need to be higher for the music, because the music is a very important part of this. I originally put it really far down. Fuck this, we're putting it all the way up. It's really important. So this is the festival. There's been a festival happening, and this is actually happening. That's Crow.
Zoe. Zoe?
Oh, it's the sleeping goats.
Zoe?
Oh, Crow doesn't know that she's imprisoned.
Zoe?
Crow's not meant to be around here because he's a magical. So, this is a major point. And Zoe's been captured by the Resistance.
Shoo, bird.
Oh,
That's
shoo
the
yourself,
barkeeper.
you big hairy lug.
What in Charles' name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced.
We'll make the dialogue louder. Yes. Oh yeah, and if I accidentally go onto this while we're walking around, this setting thing, you'll have to. Oh, well, I apologise, because I always press escape by accident.
She's with the Resistance.
The Resistance. So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to. Well,
The
I reckon
barkeeper
the chances of you
helps,
being an Azadi spy
with the
are rather remote.
Resistance.
And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her egg, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Oh no.
Oh, Vic, the ever thirsty.
Shit.
Right, that's me. What can I help you with, Da?
Oh
Bit too
no.
early in the day for a drink, is it not?
We're taking you in for questioning in relation to Azadi property that was stolen in your establishment the other evening.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid I know nothing about that, da?
Good. Then this
Shoot.
should be quick. Please come with us, Mr. Ever Thirsty.
And what about my tavern? My customers? It's the reaping. People expect the taps to be open and the beer to be flowing.
They're going to have to visit some other establishment today.
Crap. That's my first decision that I fucked up on. I think we're gonna have to go and save him. I don't know how we're gonna go save him. It's gonna be interesting. Where are we?
I trust you got some sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl.
Fuck you.
Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
Okay. Oh god, my mouse has gone to sleep.
On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything? Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. I'll keep it simple.
Okay. I like keeping it simple. I just need to wait for my mouse to turn back on.
I'll keep it simple. I'm Zoe. I need your help.
Our help? With what?
Why don't they know who...
I didn't know who else...
I'm just going to point this out. Why do they not know who we are? Because we were in the last game, we helped April Rose. Why does no one know who we are? That's a good question. Why is that girl just like, oh, I wonder who this person is? Why is she like that as well? Oh.
Ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Abnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Abnexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
She doesn't trust us.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you?
Fuck you.
For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Yeah, Crow.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Oh, why didn't they know who Crow is?
Honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan. Rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So... where's April?
Oh, no.
She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or... Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
Leiko's wondering, now that Kion's gone, if we should maybe... Oh. Hello. You have lovely hair.
I'll speak with Liko
That's, I
Enu.
mean,
With Kian gone, we need to change our plans.
oh, she's a shepherdess,
Kian?
by the way.
Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
It's not a suicide mission.
Last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe.
So
Am I
walk
saying that
past.
correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepherd.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepherd.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
I love Enu.
So, what do you need help with?
Enu's great.
Shepherd said,
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ula. Someone, a Vanar named Abnaxus, told me to...
whoa, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Vanar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know.
You're not silly.
But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark?
Yeah.
Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't.
Library.
I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Vanar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. So as you can see, Enu's quite a chatty person. She's a magical, and those are frowned upon in this area. So she's part of the resistance for that reason.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
Most of the rebels are quite distant from Kian, so I'm guessing they're going to be very distant from Zoe as well. Oh, and this is Liko. Liko
You knew April.
isn't going to be good.
You were there when she died. Shepard told me. I wanted to know what you saw.
I saw April and Kian talking. Then the Asadi soldiers arrived, and April was stabbed with a spear. She fell into the water. Kian was arrested. He was obviously distraught. I tried to save her, but I was too late.
Against the entire Azadi army, there wasn't much you could do.
You two were friends.
For a time, we were more than friends. We were good friends. She was the strongest and bravest woman I ever knew. I respected her. I loved her.
Were you fuck buddies?
Maybe he'll... I don't think he's in the mood. Maybe he'll... Shepard said to ask around. Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
I have not. I don't know the Northlands. And I have no inclination to know it any better than I do. When this war is over, I'm going back to our homelands. My people need me.
Here's a possibility. Kiara might know where the Purple Mountains are. That's just an... Oh, sorry. I just hit my laptop.
It can't hurt to ask.
It
I
says
don't
he's
think
not in a
the
good
mood for
mood.
conversation.
Because of course I left Linko behind. So he wouldn't even be here if I hadn't have left him
Can't
behind.
hurt to ask. Does the name Abnaxis mean anything to you?
No.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
this has
he'll
been
warm
helpful.
up a little if I ask him a personal question. Where is home for you?
The continent you know as Azadir, my people's ancestral home. We call it Antigua Aba, land of the setting sun. We are the Dole Antigua, and we were there first. When our enemies been sent scurrying from this place, we're taking the war home.
Well, good luck.
That looks like the Skyrim
He's a magical.
symbol there. It
Magicals
does.
must know something about other magicals, right? Do you know anything about the Ula?
What are they?
A magical people. They live in the Purple Mountains.
Outside the Southlands and Azadir. I haven't seen much of this world. I don't know the Ular.
Zoe seems to know more about the magicals than the magicals
I don't
do
think
themselves.
he's in the mood for conversation. I'm going to keep looking around.
You go ahead.
God damn it. It could be more helpful. I fucking knew April Ryan.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check.
Yeah.
Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant.
I'm not the one you should be speaking to. Try Shepherd, or Leekyo, or Enna, she's in the library.
Right.
Or perhaps the General, wherever he is.
Well, fuck you too.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I just can't... I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
God damn it. No.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that.
I have to admit, April Ryan, whatever her name was, it did suggest that she was gonna die eventually.
I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
Perhaps better to avoid the topic, and
No.
I witnessed the whole thing.
You need to be
Should I tell
brutal.
Crow that?
You need to.
I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
What?
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
What does he mean 10 years ago? I'm confused. I'm gonna talk to some people first.
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known.
I understand. You have to be cautious.
There's
we leave
much
the
I'd like to ask
conversation.
you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
She shouldn't have been so...
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plain stands straight and tall once more.
Well... That was interesting what she said about us two. Oh, can I go and find Niani? Everything seems really bright at the moment. I don't know if that's just me.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
Oh, it's him.
I was just... I mean, I'm not... Are you supposed to be walking around on your own?
This doesn't look right, but I probably shouldn't be snooping.
Wait. Was I not meant to go in here? I just wanted to talk to him.
Shepard let me go. We're good.
I see. All right, good.
Whose room is this?
I apologize for tying you up and putting a bag over your head. You were asking questions. It's Zoe, is it not? I'm Jakai, Ben-Rima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Ben-Rima? I noticed the Journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
My leg's dying. Help me with it. I have pins and needles in my leg. You can help me with that. Oh shit, hat. Oh, sorry, I put shuffle. I think he was just in Kian's room. Yeah, he was in Kian's room.
They kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it.
Oh my foot.
I miss my tiny apartment now.
I'm trying to look for Niani. Niani? To see if she's okay. I know sometimes you can find her. Other times you can't. Well, it's nice to talk to him at least.
A white dragon. There's only supposed to be one of those at any given time. I met the current one. She was beautiful and eccentric.
This is the library, isn't it? Inu.
So many books. Which makes sense, given that this used to be a library.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Nothing, no.
Inu's great. Nope, just random guy.
Ah, books, please don't go me now.
That's Tapper.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur.
Oh,
I don't think that'd
That's
be
a different
kosher.
type of ab. I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
Inu's great. I absolutely love her.
This is where I try to connect and make friends. She seems so curious about me, and there must be something here. This is where I try to connect and make friends. You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Fun?
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that.
I will be your sister.
Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story.
Yeah, a kind of fucked up story.
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
No.
We just broke up. In incredibly bad timing. It's been a difficult few months. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story.
A very long story.
Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
We can have tea and drink coffee or something like that. Oh no, she likes beer. We'll go drink beers together. And dance the night away.
There must be something. She seems so... Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
Yeah!
Aww. There must be something here.
I want to sleep over with her.
There must be something here. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
No, most likely. Yeah, nothing's ever simple, but it's probably going to be that.
I'm on a deadline. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
I'll be your
No,
friend.
Not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jeharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, Blessed be me striped breeches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing, except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left me life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Rico makes a fine job of being contrary. And Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the larder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. It makes less and less sense the more I think about it. What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind.
What the
or
heck?
if it was all hypothemetaphysical.
What?
You know, just in my head like. It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum. Particularly on account of the blindness.
Yeah.
I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Marcuria turned into this man. How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry. Purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
Oh. Well, that's a bit shit. I thought he was gonna...
Didn't he just... Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now, there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it.
Go there. You need to go there. Give me it.
I'm sure. You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's
Give it to me.
Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key?
Just give.
Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green.
I knew it.
Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside on account of the Venar magic.
Let me go.
Not without the key, at least.
God damn it, just give me the key.
This key? Can I?
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it.
Just let me walk away.
Don't it?
Yes, it tingles.
Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I?
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
You just sounded like Abnaxus for a moment there, I think. Just something worth noting. Oh god, I went the wrong way. Right, okay. Just a little thing to point out, that really does look like the Skyrim logo. I'm saying nothing more.
The library's in the back, if you're looking for anyone. Feel free to wander around up here.
Let me go through.
But downstairs is off limits.
Fine, and we'll talk to Shepherd.
You spoke with the General. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now.
The balance is almighty.
You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
I don't want to bend to its will. It bends to my will.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
Yeah. Oop. I swear it's down here. Oh, there. I can't see anything. Why do all of the henchmen look like that? So silly. You know what? See ya. I don't even need to talk to you. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, I know exactly where to go.
Now I need to find the city green. I wish Crow was with me.
Crow's
I feel
up
less
there.
alone I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick.
Actually, I'm confused
I'm not
at the
saying
moment.
he's useless.
You're back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
Swim? No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
You shouldn't say that so loudly.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxis.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
I want to go check on the hotel innkeeper person.
I fit right in with the locals.
I really wish you had wings.
It's locked. That's really odd. Right in the middle of a festival.
I know! Do something!
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations.
Watch me dance! Watch me dance!
I don't know how we'll have everything.
Need more space.
Everyone forget about the food. That's an excellent idea.
This is me dancing.
Ugh, what's another 2 people at this point? But bring something. More sweet apple wine?
Woo! Dance, dance, dance! Okay, now this is making me dizzy actually. I wish we could actually dance. Oh, horrible.
So, how's business?
Pretty good.
Can't believe I actually felt dizzy then. Oh, hang on. Sleeping sheep goats. What? The goats are gone. The goats.
That's what the bloody reaping is all about. I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing their new farmers harvest their crops, bring the...
How's your memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no, not much.
No!
It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything. What with the snow and the ice.
Oh shit. I accidentally left him. There's where we're going. I knew this place
What's
would be
going on
handy.
here? Isn't that... Are they
What?
trying to chop down Abnaxis' abode? Great. That's great.
So stupid. Just gonna fell it like a tree.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what
Can we
speaks
get
funny?
to the door, please?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
So stupid.
Once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electorate will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Ah, a member of the voting public.
A dick.
Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, hmm?
No, you don't, because you're a prick.
You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man.
You don't fucking stand for the common man. What about the magicals?
And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes.
Gender equality.
I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength.
Do you want me
needs
to fucking
direction.
punch you in the face, then get
It
some new
needs
blood?
humanity.
Why does he keep pausing?
In other words, it needs me.
Why did it take him so long to say everything?
He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how genuine it is. I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore.
Well, we're kind of looks the same.
The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors.
Then why are the other two wearing hoods? Huh?
But the Resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. Believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office.
Is she meant to be saying things right now?
To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future.
You're the
and
cult
you can't
invaders.
spell future without owner Hilaris.
What's this pause doing? It's just weird.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxis's abode. Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to. It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris, Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Mercurian society.
This talk is
My
going to
father,
take
the
forever.
esteemed Hubert Hilaris, Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all.
This is the problem with the game. It takes too long.
That was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us.
That's why you hate magicals. Because of daddy issues.
I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
He's gunning for a political position. You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Why does it need to be a male?
Male?
Yeah.
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times.
Oh, you little...
She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors.
Are you serious? Like, you burnt down the Magical's village. How's that being nice?
Oh, it's understandable. She's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants.
Is there a choice to punch him? I want to punch him! Punch him!
As soon as I'm elected, this will
Punch him down!
change.
Punch him down!
We will honour Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again.
You can't even whack down a door, for God's sakes.
No more magic. No more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be. Yes, yes.
No, it shouldn't. You're suggesting that women lose their power because you just got your daddy left you, basically. That's the only
It looks
reason.
like they're trying to destroy Abnaxis' abode. Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence.
They're so stupid.
Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
Come on, we can take all three of them.
Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young man.
Oh, for
and so
God's
should
sake.
you.
I'm just trying to leave.
Here's my advice to you.
Leave
Find
me
yourself
alone.
a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny.
Do you really want to say that? No.
And remember,
Phew.
a vote for honour is a vote for humanity.
A vote for you is a vote for punching you in the face.
Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Try talking to him. With him. Yeah, I want to do something. Oh my God, he just hit me! He just hit me, you all saw! Nah, he's Crow.
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
He's magical, we can use him.
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
That's disturbing.
I know, I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today, or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
I have... Oh. God damn it.
That's where I need to go. but I'm not getting inside until those men are all gone.
Oh, for God's sakes. I don't have to talk to him again. I really don't want to have to talk to him again. It's not even a prompt for anything.
What are you doing? Don't force me to take over and embarrass you in front of everyone. It's a tree, goddammit, not a necromancer's stone fortress.
It's not exactly a tree, it's kind of a tree that's wound around it. Around the building.
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified homicide.
Grab a feather or something from him?
Good bird.
Oh. Yeah. Let's go over there.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Yeah, that's it.
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic.
Yeah.
It's merely a tree. A talking bird. Filthy magic.
Oh no. Crow.
Damnation, where did it go?
Thump him on the head.
After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer a solid beating. But I think I'll leave that for next time.
That God's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. Forget me hands on the filthy feathered thing. I'll twist its scrawny little...
Where's the little crow?
Language. What can I do for you, young madam?
We can blackmail him.
Let's play this nice and cool. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where?
I saw it.
Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Woo. No. Just use it. Just use it. Just use it.
Did you see that occult fowl? It's making a mockery of our decent, honest labour.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point!
You're very rude.
That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
Maybe I can get Crow to do something.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still...
Why can't he see them over here?
About? They should provide us with a few of their explosive sticks so that we can take and eradicate the sorcerer's plague.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Like deck. Okay. Now. What's that gonna do? Shoot. Where's he gone? Wait, I just heard him.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Maybe it can roll into something and crush him.
Don't move, I've got you now.
No, be careful!
What? Not again.
What the hell am I meant to do?
Are you doing this just to annoy me? Because
No.
it's working.
It's annoying me.
Wait for it.
No. Whoa. What about a crow in a haystack?
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Ah.
Still, you filthy little fowl.
What if I just point to where he's actually sitting?
Damnation, where did it go?
Maybe this has just annoyed him enough.
Have you seen a filthy talking bird anywhere? It's been taunting us with its debased sorcery.
Let's play. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Over there.
Again? Show me.
Point to where he actually is. Okay, there's no hope. Oh, I've already done there. Done there. I don't know what to do. Go back over there.
The magical bird is making a mockery of us. Get it, get it!
I don't know. Maybe that'll knock him down. God damn it. I wonder how.
Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
Yeah, I don't. Now get to work. That will knock him out.
Soft-headed fool.
That's so stupid.
We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow. You do the carrying.
Why wouldn't he
I'd
think
do it
about
myself,
that?
but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
Potholes? Do we even have potholes?
That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left!
Oh, let me go inside.
End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It
God
was
damn it.
hilarious!
Come on.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since...
Oh no.
I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
How can he live so long? How can he be over 10 years old? Yeah, saved. Okay then, if that's just saved, then we'll leave the next bit for the next episode. Have a nice day. Bye.